Gandhi 2. Apparently, I should listen to the email section of this week's Bombcast.
That's
Did you say Gandhi too?
I said Gandhi 2.
a good way
Okay.
to start the stream, by the way.
An accident at the Gandhi factory.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how, like, most Civilization games happen.
Anyway, we gotta go. Whoa.
Yes. You've got to go what?
My TV freaked out for a second there.
All of your streaming lately has been going so well.
I know. We gotta go pick up Miranda in Uber. In Lyft, I mean Driver San Francisco, which is a really good name for their fake Lyft. Fake Uber, fake rideshare service.
Yeah, anything called Driver San Francisco is okay in my book.
It's mostly just funny because, you know, there was a game called Driver San Francisco.
Right, and what that game was.
That's true. It was a good game.
Murdered Sole Suspect, San Francisco.
It is so much better than Murdered Soul Suspect. Don't even joke about that.
Oh, I forgot Murdered Soul Suspect even existed.
I don't.
Weird games together like Driver San Francisco and Need for Speed The Run and Murdered Soul Suspect.
Need for Speed: The Run is the one where you could wait, is that even the one where you could get out of your car and run?
That is the one where...
That is the one.
Okay. I thought it was because of, you know, the name, but then I thought maybe they screwed up and named a different game that.
Nope.
Alright.
Because it was like a fake Cannonball Run was the idea.
See, I like the idea of that. I want, like, a good Around the World in 80 Days style race game.
That'd be fun.
Or,
I've
like,
actually
you know,
been
I guess,
playing,
like, The Amazing Race, the video game, or something like that.
Like a pretty decent, somewhat recent racing game that... It's not like Around the World in 80 Days or whatever, or like a Driving Around the World, but it does have, like, a bunch of, like, locales. I got it on the Switch because it was on sale, and it's called Horizon Chase Turbo, I think. And it's like fake Outrun, or fake Top Gear.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
For
I'd like to see something like GTA style almost, with a bunch of different vehicles and modes of transportation, and just requiring you to actually traverse a gigantic map from one place to another, competing against a bunch of other people. The secret here is there's this old movie called Rat Race that I'm actually a huge fan of. And it's literally just that's the plot is there's a bunch of money for whoever gets to this one location first. Go. And then everyone just has to find their own way to get to the place where all the money is. It's entertaining. I like it as a concept. I've never seen it in a game, really.
And I'm being prudent by talking to you in person.
I like non-standard racing.
Marcus, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that a young man who discovers that the Federal Bureau of Investigation is after him.
Oh, so what's the mission?
So we're Ubering, Driver San Franciscoing our friend the councilwoman to her mom's house.
Got that out of the way.
Okay.
So how did you get those photos of us in the bar?
And talking to her about the FBI being on our case.
Does your source have anything else I should know?
Word is the feds are going after hackers hard. They're trying to co-opt or blackmail every group they can.
For what?
They want control of all the 0 days, and they
The
don't
FBA,
want
if
competition.
the FBI,
Damn, now the FBI
Yes.
is in on
the
it?
FBI
I'll be cool anymore.
wants like every 0-day exploit
They're gonna
ever.
come after Dead Cell, and they're serious.
Because
Go figure.
yeah. And we have now Ubered this lady to her mom's house. Hooray.
It's for the FBI office. A friend can help. Don't have to use the Moscow.
What's that mean?
Means there's an old style payphone outside Delta.
So is is DedSec's plan now to out-hack the FBI?
Yep.
That's fucking dope.
That's a terrible plan.
I'm gonna give you a shit rating on the battery.
What are you talking about? It is a great plan. I can't.
Seems like a really bad plan.
I can't
honestly.
see how this could possibly go wrong. Since when has hacking the FBI ever resulted in anything bad happening?
Yeah.
I've seen hackers and sneakers and
Yeah.
those are the
How
those
many
are,
more movies have that premise?
those are literally the only two hacking Oh no, I don't think it involved the FBI, but I've seen Black Hat.
Are those the only hacking movies you've ever seen?
Those are the only hacking movies I can think of right now.
I was gonna say, what about like Swordfish?
I've never actually seen Swordfish. I know that's what the password is. That's all I got. Like The Matrix, is that about hacking, sort of, maybe?
Loosely.
There is hacking in the Matrix.
Yeah, Matrix is like, I don't know. It's mind hacking.
Mind Jack. Remember
Well,
Mind
I mean, at
Jack?
the beginning when they're arresting Keanu Reeves, it's for
Yeah.
the real hackings.
True.
It's for the real hackings in the fake worlds.
Yeah. It's for hacking a computer inside the computer.
Hmm.
There we go. I'm petting this dog.
Pet that dog.
I pet that dog.
The Matrix's emulators all the way down.
I just wish someone else, because every time I bring up Sneakers, which is like my favorite hacking movie, everyone's like,
Mhm.
What's that movie? And it makes me sad.
I guess it just wasn't very popular.
But it's got Robert Redford in it. And
Yeah, so do lots of things.
and David Strathairn.
You can't just watch every Robert Redford movie.
Totally quadratic.
It's got David Strathairn in it as a blind man who has to drive, which is amazing.
It seems like a bad plan.
It was a terrible plan, but it was a great plan. It's got Dan Aykroyd as Dan Aykroyd, who's a hacker who's a big conspiracy theorist.
Did he just say totally quadratic?
He did.
Is that supposed to mean that something is cool?
Yeah.
Open
He's terrible.
What are you talking about?
Ugh.
Just gonna casually walk into the FBI building here.
Playing this game just makes me feel like watching you play this game just makes me feel like old man Bruce Wayne from Batman Beyond, who's just disgusted by the slang of the youth.
What about the sea lion shirt of the youth?
Okay, Marcus.
Sea lion shirt?
Some data point has
Look at this sea lion shirt I bought.
Just tell me where to go to get it.
That's the thing, Em.
It's
I
adorable.
mean,
Clever bastards.
am I supposed to be disgusted by sea lions? I don't get what the deal is here.
I don't know what server.
I don't know,
Oh,
but
great. I'm so
Yeah.
glad you waited
I'm
for
commenting
me
on the fact that I
Stuff.
am keeping up my never wear the same outfit twice on stream.
If I can
I mean, you've done 6 streams, so that shouldn't be hard.
That's true.
Sure.
There are a lot of clothes in this
Walk
game.
on the roof,
Well, that's good.
transceiver. Got nothing better to do.
I like games that let you dress up a lot. Speaking of games that let you dress up a little, that Dauntless game exists.
It does.
It's fake Monster Hunter that looks like Fortnite, if you're into that. It has guns. You could shoot people with, like, double pistols if you want.
That's cool.
I mean, it's fake Monster Hunter. It is what it is.
Yeah.
The weapons have,
I-
like, specials that seem to recharge super fast. I don't know. All the weapons work at least a little bit differently. Movesets are... It's like, you know, Monster Hunter-ish.
My issue is I feel like all the fake Monster Hunter games I've played, I haven't liked like any of them besides Monster Hunter.
Well, I mean, also Dauntless, I mean, out to like today, I guess, on the PS4,
Yeah.
and the servers are having a rough time of it. There was one time where I was hitting a monster, and then the server just disconnected, so I was hitting the monster and it just stopped moving
Dude, this
and
is
stopped
gonna
taking
take a
damage.
Don't waste
And then
time.
after like a minute and a half of the monster just slowly sliding across the battlefield towards a wall, it just popped out of existence, and then I got disconnected from the server.
Nice.
There was another time where I went to I went to do a solo mission, and it spent like 8 solid minutes trying to set up the solo mission, and then I just disconnected from the server again, and it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stop playing for now. I played a few hours. It's all right.
I need to take a second and figure out what the heck I am doing. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm missing.
I will say it is more like Monster Hunter than most fake Monster Hunters, I think. The only other 2 fake Monster Hunters I've played that I can think of off the top of my head are like God Eater and...
Tokiden?
Ah, damn, I had another one. Yeah, Tokiden. Of the fake Monster Hunters, I still think, weirdly enough, Tokiden is probably my favorite. I think God Eater is probably one that plays the best. This one's alright, though. I've not played God Eater 3, so I can't comment on that. But God Eater 1 and 2 both played well. Tokiden, I just liked the style of it. Also, it played okay. It's not bad.
I played that Freedom Wars game, and boy,
You said that was
that's-
rough, right?
That's a miserable experience.
Oh, fun.
God damn it. I'm getting, like, all the things but one. This is an issue.
Hack better. How were you going to out-hack the FBI
Oh,
like
there we
this?
I'm going to do it like this, because I figured out how to hack the FBI. In my Sea Lion shirt.
It's set.
Great. Hold on. I'm tracing the flow now.
I got nothing but time up here on the FBI's roof.
Got it. Okay. I lit it up for you on your map.
Alright, now we get off the FBI's roof and go down to the server. Because again, we're just, you know, hacking the FBI. What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, I could honestly think of a lot of things that would go wrong from trying to hack the FBI, but you know. Like, not the least of which is you being shot repeatedly.
Why would I be shot? I'm so good at stealth. You've seen these last couple streams, right?
I have.
I'm so good at stealth.
Oh, yeah. You're something alright. Oh, there was something else I did today that was kind of entertaining. So, there's this Netflix documentary called The Toys That Made Us.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of that?
I haven't, but I've heard about it, and I know, like, Zack Ryder's in it, which is weird.
Oh, I didn't know Zack Ryder was in it. I only watched the episode about He-Man earlier because someone posted a thing on Twitter that was hilarious. I was like, alright, I should probably watch that. And then I watched that episode, and that episode is amazing.
I
So,
yeah.
mhm,
I think Zack Ryder's in the Ghostbusters one.
that makes sense. The He-Man episode is fantastic because He-Man was made exclusively as, like, a toy line, and then, like, they had a meeting with this one retailer that was like, well, I mean, because they basically did it because Mattel turned down making Star Wars toys,
Yes.
and then a competitor started making Star Wars toys and was murdering them in sales. So they were like, okay, we need something to compete with Star Wars. Tell one of our dudes over in marketing or whatever to make up something that competes with Star Wars, that'll outsell Star Wars. And that guy's like, well, I'm fucked.
Get out of here.
Because what is he supposed to do? Just beat Star Wars. Okay. So him and a bunch of other guys put their heads together, come up with the He-Man toy line, and they're all like, alright, we think this is gonna work. And then they get in contact with this retailer and try to sell him on this toy line, and the retailer's like, well, I mean, Star Wars has a movie, so what does your thing have? And they're like, oh, it's gonna have... This one guy in the meeting is like, oh, it's gonna have these comic books that come with every figure, and they flesh out the backstory of the characters and everything. And then they walk out of the meeting, and one guy's like, oh, we're making comic books? Like, when do we decide on that? And he's like, right now. So then they have to go and, like, rush to get in contact with their boss and be like, hey, so we kind of promised, we got the deal, but we promised there would be comic books in every, like, action figure. So it's like, okay, crap, we need to go come up with, like, a comic book line and a story for these characters because we didn't have one. We just had names. So it's like, okay, let's go make a He-Man comic to sell these things. And then 2 weeks after that meeting, it's like, alright, comics are doing okay, let's have our meeting with Toys R Us. And they go to sell the thing to Toys R Us, and they're like, oh yeah, we got these comics and everything, it's gonna be great. And Toys R Us is like, okay, but you said these are for, like, 5-year-olds. 5-year-olds can't read, so how are they gonna find out about it? And the same guy that made up the comics on the spot is like, oh, didn't we tell you about these 2 one-hour special TV things we're doing for He-Man? This cartoon? And Toys R Us is like, oh, this is great. Okay, fine, we signed the deal. And they immediately have to run back out and go get in touch with their boss. It's gonna be like, okay, we also need to make a cartoon show. Like, it only ever got, like, almost everything about He-Man outside of the physical toys themselves was made to cover their asses because they lied to get contracts in the meetings.
The thing that
It's
I had always heard about
amazing.
He-Man was, like, He-Man toys are gigantic, or were gigantic, apparently.
Yeah.
And so this may be apocryphal, because I heard it from my brother, but he was like, oh yeah, you know why He-Man toys were so big? It was because one of the executives at one of the retailers wanted something that was bigger than Star Wars.
Yep.
So the Star Wars toys were tiny.
Yeah,
So
that was explicitly one of their things, was the Star Wars figures were like... I forget what they said. They had, like, all the sizes listed, but the He-Man figures were, like, 1.5 inches taller.
Yeah.
And also, like, you know, He-Man, so they're all super muscular. They said that one of the big selling points was it looked like they could snap a Jedi over their knee with one hand. So, you know. They did a whole ton of market research, like, to get the I have the power thing. Because they figured that, like, they were trying to sell the toy line to little boys, and they were like, okay, what do little boys want? Power. They want to not take orders. They want to give the orders. So just repeat the word power in as much of the advertising as you can, and this will all work out great. And they did, and it worked out great.
No one man should have all that power.
But he does.
That's true.
The guy who made, like, most of the characters art-wise apparently was inspired to make Skeletor by the time he went to, like, it was like a boardwalk amusement park type thing when he was younger, I guess.
This is less than
And went
ideal.
through...
Sorry, hold
Oh
on.
yeah, your situation of just tasing and beating the FBI into unconsciousness as you escape.
Yeah. Less than ideal.
This stealth has gone really well for you.
It really has.
Luckily, you're not going to get in trouble for any of this.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, the dude what made Skeletor came up with the idea because he was scared by, like, a haunted house attraction when he was young. And then, like, years later found out that the body that scared him in the, like, skeletal body that scared him in the haunted house was a real body.
The FBI will be waiting for you.
Because that haunted house was, like, it's like an actual popular, like, fairly well-known urban legend thing of this, like, haunted house that essentially had a real dead body and didn't realize it. They thought it was just a really good prop, and then it turned out to actually be someone's mummified corpse.
Great.
So yeah, that's where Skeletor came from, is a little kid being traumatized by an actual dead body.
I thought it was gonna be like I remember like some weird article about like very for serious haunted houses
Uh-huh.
where like you have to sign a waiver before you get in because like the people who work there are gonna beat you up. And you have to be okay with that. I thought it was like, oh yeah, this 5-year-old went to one of those. I was like, that's ill-advised. Why are there no parked cars?
Yeah,
anywhere?
it was this guy at the Pike Amusement Zone in Long Beach, California, where they had the body of Elmer J. McCurdy, who was a bank and train robber who was killed in a shootout with the police after robbing a Katy train in Oklahoma in October 1911. They put his mummified body on display at an Oklahoma funeral home, and he became a fixture on a traveling carnival and sideshow circuit during the 20s through the 60s. And apparently at some point his actual dead body ended up in that amusement park, and they just thought he was a prop.
Great.
So they just... Literally, there was just a part in the fucking thing where his body would flop out, and it was like, like, just a dead body prop.
Spooky, yeah.
And then years later, they were like, oh, that's an actual body, though.
I'm out.
And they're like, oh, shit.
I got jack shit.
Contraire, dude. You got the hideout's frequency. We just gotta triangulate, and we'll find out where it's at.
And then the He-Man toys ended up actually outselling the Barbie line,
I found a couple other
which immediately caused, like, a civil war within Mattel, because it was the first time boys' toys had ever outsold girls' toys through all the years they'd been making toys. So essentially they had two completely different departments where a bunch of women made the girls' toys and a bunch of guys made the boys' toys. So then the, women's department immediately demanded that they get a female He-Man spin-off, which is how She-Ra came to be. And then years later, whenever He-Man immediate sales plummeted, they blamed the She-Ra department for making it uncool and unmasculine. So they had
Man.
ruined He-Man.
Yeah, that was the whole thing, like the genderification of toys. Wasn't that in the early 80s, or was that even earlier than that?
It was probably earlier than that. I mean, assuming Barbie and crap like that was around.
Yeah, I guess
That was the deal, was that Mattel's bread and butter for ages was Barbie, so it was like, oh, well, the female toys have always... female toys have always outsold boys' toys.
Right, I guess... Okay, so toys got genderified at one point. I think it was the 80s when video games got genderified.
Maybe. Honestly, I never
mean,
assumed
just-
video games were popular enough with a female demographic to get genderified.
Just check
Back in
out-
those days, anyways.
Check out that fucking Sega ad with the joystick.
Yeah, it's a question of where they go in stores and how they get marketed, and they decided, okay, video games are for boys. Marketed them from then on.
Yeah, there was a whole deal of that thing describing just the process they went through of, market testing, because they basically realized that they needed to try to beat the Star Wars toy market, which was mostly aimed at boys. So then they had to go do a bunch of research to find out what toys boys actually wanted.
Hey, Wrench.
Eventually, they decided on shirtless barbarian men.
Where with that waitress?
Gonna hear it back next Thursday.
That's definitely the way to go in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Together. Not like. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, that whole thing was...
no!
It was a fun watch. I don't know how the rest of that documentary series is. I just watched that one episode, but that one episode was pretty good.
French got arrested by the
Wrench
FBI's.
went dark.
Well, you probably shouldn't have messed with the FBI, you morons.
Give me his last location.
It's no good. They'll take him to the hideout. You've got to finish the triangulation to find out where he is. Hurry.
Come on, I gotta get this.
It's probably fine. Oh, shit.
And lots of people playing the BB tags on the internets.
No. I would have to go re-download it, and I don't feel like that right now.
I've got it on all my systems. Well, all the
All-
systems that it's available for.
All
anyway.
three of them.
Is and the PS4s and the Switches.
I was playing earlier. I like Seth a lot, but
Yeah, I haven't tried him yet, but he's apparently real good.
so here's my Seth problem though. is that because the team that I was playing was like Seth Naoto, I would either win in like 15 seconds or I would lose in like 20 seconds. There was no in between.
Yeah, the game has definitely been made faster by the patch, and that plus having low hit points characters probably.
Like, we always joked in the P4A days about how like 3 kanji combos would kill my Naoto. My friend did 1 kanji combo and put Seth into like the critical health state. It's like, oh, okay. Bipolar FBI. Oh no, they've got his mask.
Rude.
My dad told me that Roy wore those glasses to get over his incredible stage fright.
I assume that his mask, he literally just, like, burns up like a vampire or something.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Answer yes.
Just fades out of existence.
The mask. Who the fuck is Roy Orbison? Answer no. The mask stays off.
I mean, we're not really getting a good look at his face. Oh, there's his nose.
Here's the deal. You're a member of DedSec. Fact. Meddled in federal affairs. Fact. You will be treated as a federal problem.
There's his
Fact.
face.
Now, you see, all these things put together
He
make a
just
bunch of
looks like a generic
Your
white
end
guy.
will come back, which
Yeah.
is rendition. Gitmo if I get cranky. Unless,
Story of my life.
He's got a sick face scar, though.
what?
See, that's why you need to wear a mask to make yourself look all, you know, mysterious.
On the whole gang. You are my way in.
Or become a magician or something. That's one way to stand out.
That's true.
Point me in the right direction. Names, addresses.
I fell down a weird magic tutorial hole on YouTube recently.
You can't
Like,
do it.
like magician magic or like Magic the Gathering?
Like magician magic.
I told him you were going to be a waste.
Oh, hey, look, it's Man Bun. He's here.
You have no standing here. None. Go ahead. Call your boss. Call Chief Agent Monroe. Call her now.
Also, I made his mask wink.
What the hell is up with Marcus? He's a nice guy, just misguided. Come on. He can't protect you from what's coming. The FBI is gonna make an example. That's kind of
I wish, like, you could hack his bank account and then you just get, like, you know, $110 million.
That seems like the kind of thing they should let you do at the end of the game, so that then you can just buy whatever you want because you finished the game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, either this guy or Lucky Quinn, you don't really get to do that too.
See, that seems like a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Dude, your face. Check out that sick burn scar or something.
I thought it was one of those weird, like, I was interpreting it as one of those weird, like, strawberry birthmark things.
Maybe.
I don't know what those things are called.
Weird strawberry birthmark thingies.
No. I think
Oh, what a dick. Man Bun is stealing his mask.
Rude.
Squirt that properly.
Check out that butt, though.
What am I gonna do with you, Mark?
I'm right here. Hi.
What am I gonna do with
God damn it, you motherfuckers! I'm coming to get that mask back. Wrench,
I'm here.
I'm getting your mask back.
You saw that?
Nobody does you like that.
No, Marcus, man.
We're going to go infiltrate the FBI hideout so that we can get
Fuck
Wrench's
that.
mask
I got your
back.
back.
That makes sense.
This is a good use of.
I feel like you should probably get him back before you get the mask.
Well, he's already out.
Oh, okay.
Because what that cutscene was Man Bun being like, hey, you know, you could cut a deal with the FBI and everything will be cool. You go tell all your friends about the deal that you can cut with the FBI.
Those fucking assholes.
They thought we'd go for that.
They don't get us. They don't get us at all. Wrench needs that mask. When one of our team needs something, we get it.
Absolutely.
Then I'm gonna hack their fucking server and get all the files about their little extortion plan. Time to air some dirty FBI laundry.
See, I assumed that the FBI guy being like, escort him out properly was going to be code for, like, go shoot him in the back. Because it's the FBI.
Amazingly, not everything is that dire. Sometimes go escort him out properly is go escort him out properly.
See, this just makes me think of that Mitchell and Webb skit with the James Bond villain or whatever it was, where he's talking to his henchmen about how they really need to start actually understanding what he's saying. It's like they murdered a guy last week because he asked them to take care of him. And it was like, well, yeah, take care of him, like kill him. And he was like, no, I meant actually take care of him. It's like, well, you really got to be more clear about that. It sounded like an insidious innuendo when you said it.
Like, give him some food. He's probably really hungry. He's been kidnapped for, 12 days. Give him a nice bed.
I just to assume everything said by any authority figure is an insidious innuendo, probably referring to murder and or blackmail.
I'm sitting on my drone. That can't be good.
I mean, as long as it can support your weight.
It very clearly cannot.
Well, then, yeah, that's not good.
16th Street Station. Mask has gotta be here somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna do another one of these, funsy, just send in the drone to go do some hacking.
Have the drone do all the work for you?
Pretty much. Okay, so I got that, which means I can open that door now, I think. But I need to send the other drone in, because I need to do a physical hack.
Can you use both drones simultaneously?
Sort of. So not simultaneously, but what you can do is you can like park one and then switch to the other.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Is like
Yeah.
they can both be out at once.
Yes.
Pulling out your car will not self-destruct the flying drone.
It will not.
Okay.
Doot, doot, doot.
Catch that?
Bzzzt. Oh, shit. Baking enthusiast.
Yep. Spread it out.
Keep after him.
Weh.
You are ugly. Keep your eyes open. Hey, you! Come here, you!
This hasn't gone well.
Sign here. That's what that feels like. Drop your
But on the other hand, I did manage to get in here and potentially hack this hopefully before they shoot me. Yeah. Shit. They shotgunned that drone.
It does seem a bit excessive, but, you know.
It was like a little RC car too, like not even like,
Well, they don't know. It could have had a bomb on it.
I don't have the skill that lets me put bombs on my drones yet.
Oh wait, you can actually just put bombs on your drones.
You can put them on the quadcopter. I don't think you can put them on the.
See, the part where this is like a happy-go-lucky hacking game, but at the same time you're waging domestic terrorism on your entire city is kind of weird to me.
It's a little odd. Also, I hacked the thing, but because I wasn't there, then I can't. Shit.
Hmm. Can't.
Because I'm out of range of the data, so I have to move a little closer. Is the one thing about the drones. Ah, shit. Alright, we've downloaded the FBI's data. Now we just need to get the mask, and then we can get out of here.
Oh,
All right.
man. It's not just us.
Not what I meant to do! That's okay. Because I got the Thunderball. Oh, fuck me. Oh, this is an issue. Oh boy, gang war between a gang and the FBI is happening. That's cool. Hopefully they'll, you know, have fun with that and not me.
Where is he? I am a...
Shit. Remember when I was like, maybe they'd have fun with that and not me? That was a fun time.
All right, do you want to ask?
Yep.
Well, no, there was... Have you completed a main mission in this game yet without getting spotted?
Maybe one of some of the earlier ones.
Because I was going to say, I know there was like a... I think it was a side mission that you completed with your drones doing stuff all secretive-like.
Yeah.
But I can't... I think every stream, at the very least, has involved at least one shootout.
Well, look.
Just saying, I remember every stream seems to involve a pretty typical pattern of you getting shot repeatedly. Also, God, these checkpoints are terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. There's really no getting around the fact that these checkpoints are, shall we say, poor.
If you want to.
Some might even say terrible. The real question is there a safe way down from here? And the answer, I believe, is no. So I have to go out and be like, hey Marcus, I'm a drone. Check me out. Whee.
You know what this drone reminds me of?
What?
Zero.
You cut out there? Did you say zero?
I said Star Fox Zero.
Oh, yeah. I see it. I see where you're coming from with that.
Man, I wanted that game to be good, and it wasn't
Me
like
too.
I mean, it was
had
fine.
It was there, but then they added the bad things on top of it.
Yeah, they did.
How good was like the Star Wolf fights though? Like the best?
It
Because
was
like
pretty
the
good.
best.
It's pretty good. Wait, can your drone also tranquilize people?
No,
Oh, how did that guy fall asleep?
because I did I pulled him towards the thing I'd set up to be.
Oh, was there one of those weird, like, electrical trap things?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really was hoping that the drone could grab Wrench's mask, because the drone can pick up items, generally speaking, but it seems like it cannot pick up the mask, which is
That is
a
unfortunate.
problem.
Can it try to plug in a USB cord the wrong way, then correct itself?
No, it just always does it perfectly with its drone power. Oh, no, it can!
Super advanced. Oh, you can get the mask?
Yeah, I was just doing it wrong, apparently.
Alright then.
Darn, I thought you meant it was going to do the gecko thing.
Their stuff now.
Oh man, it's not just us. They've got stuff on all the hacker.
I really hope I didn't
That's
break
the point.
that mission by doing both of those at the same time. Okay, no, there we go. Objective complete.
I got
Hey,
the mask.
remember when you were like, nobody, I don't complete missions without being spotted?
I'm just saying that I'm not sure it counts when you had to restart.
I completed this mission without being spotted. Disregard the thing that just popped up that said the FBI has engaged you in combat.
Just don't get run over when you're trying to escape this time.
That's the idea.
Start a sweep.
I did it without being spotted. Asterisks.
Wrench, stay put. I'm coming to return your stuff.
I missed my turn. Oop. Just plowing into parked motorcycles like a cool guy. Oh, there we go. Nope, more up. Nope, more up. There we go.
Sorry you had to go through that, man.
You know all that shit that Dushin said? He'll never turn on you.
He's just trying to tear us apart. I'm not gonna let
There's one person in this game that I think has my back. The answer is Wrench.
you, darling. He's gonna come after us hard, so I need all of you. We can't do this without each other.
We won't. Thanks, Marcus.
The FBI has been coercing hackers
That's
into providing
Zach.
with hacking software for their own use.
Banana.
FBI uses this software to bypass the legal system and gain access to your private data with no oversight.
Appreciate
or
the very
warrant.
brief moment of two dogs fucking.
A dead DedSec member in an attempt to
Wait, what?
looking for them as well. To the FBI, we do not live in a police state.
I'm assuming it's just going to be the background of scene here in a second.
Yeah.
Or is it in one of these terrible videos?
It's in one of these terrible videos.
Great.
Also, police state.
For the sake of every free American.
Oh, yep, there's the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you will.
I thought it was going to display on the guy's mask or something.
That'd be great. Also, I feel like these videos would be way better. And, like, way better is maybe, like, they'd still be bad. But if the videos just didn't end with join us at the end, like, that'd be nice. I got the t-shirt FedSec, which is a really good name. Let's buy some skill points. And by buy some skill, I mean, you know what I mean. Get some skill points.
Get good.
I mean, with the way games work these days, you could probably buy some skill points.
This was like just before I feel like that started happening.
Nah.
Well, like, so it started being like, it would happen and then everyone would be like, that's dumb. And then really it's
And then
Dead
it became
Space.
more and more common.
Yeah, really it's Dead Space 3's fault, I feel.
Probably.
Thanks, Dead Space.
We can probably just go ahead and blame Dead Space 3 for most things, really.
I can't believe Dead Space 3 is causing this potential future war in Iran.
I can't believe Dead Space 3 caused the eventual outcome of the 2020 election, whatever that may be.
Alright. Hey, remember Horatio? He's missing.
I can't believe Dead Space 3 brought us space pirates.
See, that's where we really need the Space Force. Necromorphs.
Space to fight the necromorphs.
I mean, I'd be much more okay with our current military spending if we were fighting, like, alien space zombies.
We'd be so screwed.
Well, yeah, but at least then I could be like, okay, the military budget is justified because we're fighting, like, the space devil.
Yeah. I'm just saying that our airplanes that get destroyed by the rain might not hold up that great against the space devil.
Yeah.
The phone, but no Horatio in sight.
There's gotta be
It's okay, one of these days we'll get the F-35 off the ground and then everything is solved.
Mm-hmm.
Just need to sink a few more $1 billion into that piece of shit.
No clues, but there is a street cam.
Okay, yeah.
You just stole $420 from that man's bank account.
I did. Wah-heh-heh-heh.
There he is.
Is Horatio the one who worked for fake Google?
Yes.
Alright, just checking.
Get out of there, Horatio.
I'm assuming he has now also been FBI napped.
Actually, no.
Has he just betrayed you?
Actually, no.
Josh, get some facial recon.
Fuck! That one's pretty clear.
Kidnapped by a random gang?
Yes.
That seems bizarre.
We need Trevino's movements.
Got his phone number.
GPS
How do you get kidnapped directly outside Google's headquarters?
Because we're not.
Oh, I thought that was
Saying
like him on the way out.
Mountain View is hard, man.
We're in Oakland. Google's
Oh, okay.
headquarters is like
Okay.
down here.
Okay, Oakland maybe, yeah.
We're we're right next to the Oakland courthouse, which is hilarious. But
Many people get kidnapped in broad daylight in Mountain View.
think Fake Google's in Palo Alto though, which is weird.
Close enough.
You have enough money to buy your heavy metal music, Mr. Risk Management, sir.
I feel like having a CTOS tag for someone pirating music is redundant because it should just be on literally everyone. Like, that's a given.
What? No, I've never pirated music in my life. FBI?
That's like having a CTOS tag for watches porn.
What? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Zip.
I mean, in the UK, I guess they would need one of those. They can root out the degenerates. So expect a lot of that in, oh man, the censorship angle is going to get a lot of play over in the UK in Watch Dogs 3, ain't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Now that everyone's on the registry for the pornography. Because God forbid
You might have
anyone want to see that
to
kind of thing.
fill me in on this. I'm not familiar
Watch
with...
Dogs 3 is going to take place in London, and the UK, last time I checked at least, had put through a thing basically saying that you have to... There's a bunch of like really weird censorship on their porn. Let me go just Google.
Just Google British porn. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Apparently they're passing some kind of age verification law in the UK on the 15th. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. Let me see.
Huh.
You can no longer check a box or type in your birthday. You have to enter your credit card, passport number, mobile phone number, or buy an age verification pass from a local store in order to access websites that have pornographic material.
Interesting.
It will impact free video hosting sites, as well as commercial providers of online pornographic content. If they fail to implement the age verification technology, they face being blocked for UK users.
You're smart, right?
Yeah, I'm smart. Not so smart, you didn't get caught. All that shit you seem to know, you're gonna feed to us. I'll tell you shit. Fuck you. Fuck.
Anyway, have this horrifying tattoo man.
So yeah, the general reasoning behind that, the opposition being it might be kind of awkward to just have a database of everyone in the UK who watches pornography and what sites they are accessing. And the government's like, it's fine. It's not like it's ever going to leak.
What could possibly go... Like, yeah, there's not a Black Mirror episode about this or anything. Yet, probably.
I want to track these assholes down. Any unusual phone activity nearby?
Anyway, Oops Horatio's dead.
Next door.
Aw.
You could probably tell, given the fact that he doesn't appear in any side mission cutscene, or pretty much any cutscene after his... the mission that takes place at Google. And also, he didn't appear in any of the, like, trailers. Damn it. Hate this stupid range nonsense.
It's all coming in. Cocaine, gambling, extortion, weed.
Cocaine, gambling, more
Find out who
cocaine.
the ones that grabbed Horatio are.
Uh-oh.
protest because they know I'm coming for 'em.
Burn something down, man.
Yeah, I'll burn.
I'ma burn the pot field.
They use an illegal pesticide. At high volume, it's extremely flammable.
I'll just switch the irrigation system to the pesticide.
Then flood the fields with it and light it up.
I feel like that happens a lot.
In video
games,
games,
at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess off the top of my head, I can only really think of two.
Yeah.
Does that happen in one of the GTA games? I feel like that must happen in the GTA game.
It happens in Far Cry.
Okay, because I'm thinking this, Saints Row 2 and Far Cry. Or was it Saints Row 2 where that happens? You definitely blow up a lot of drugs in Saints Row 2.
Yeah, I don't think it's pot, because it's like the Loa dust or whatever.
Oh god, dogs. You're hitting those dogs.
No, I'm petting them.
You're a monster.
I pet those puppies.
You hit
Put it on
those
Twitter.
dogs with the Thunderball.
Oh, that's just a civilian.
That dog was a civilian.
What's up? Catherine, I can't hear you or nothing. You there?
Find him and kill him.
How do I get into this stupid...
Tell me we got a view on him, Ese. This is only gonna get worse.
Let's start the show. All right, that should get their attention.
Get out of there. We're looking
Burning
for data
through
to
the
figure out the next target.
weed. I think I maybe punched a lot of people who were not gang members.
Well, it's probably fine.
Probably. Shit.
I bet you ain't seen shit like this, motherfucker!
Alright.
Start looking for his ass.
Yeah, what's up?
Not much.
Ah! I thought I was away, but I was not. For me.
911, what's your emergency? TOS is monitoring the situation. Police are en route.
I wish this truck was like just a little bit faster. Also, I wish that I would start. There we go. There we go. We did it. We've escaped.
What do you mean?
People got to talk to me to
Now
talk
it's
about
fuckers
my
know we're
next
out.
mission. Thank
Let's
you.
do something that'll really hurt.
We're with you.
They're about to ship out a huge cargo of cocaine.
Oh, the cocaine is on the move.
Destroy the coke, and it'll hit
Yeah.
hard.
Cocaine now?
Yeah.
Are these people just into all of the drugs?
Yes.
Even crocodile?
Especially crocodile. Why'd that guy just fall over?
911, what's your emergency?
I didn't do anything.
Oh shit, there's a shooter! Help!
Stole $421 from that guy.
Steam, that other knack.
Excuse me.
Probably a better knack.
I mean, you really can't have a worse knack.
Hey, see anything?
Good to see you, Retro. You know the whole
Or can you?
with you on this.
Don't prove me wrong.
Everybody likes Horatio.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it. What's the story here?
I hacked into the security cam and rolled it back a few hours. You can see the Tezcaz loading crates onto the boat. There's a ton of guys with guns.
I like a challenge. Thanks for the heads up.
Good luck, Retro.
All right, time to time to destroy some cocaine. On a boat. Actually, wait, I should not do this drone. I should do the other one. So I can try and find the dude what has the thing that will let me in this door. Also, if I had the ability that lets me fling explosives out of the drone, this mission would be so easy. Because I'd just sit over there and then just fling explosives everywhere. Oh, what? Not what I wanted.
Anybody?
I got her! Get up there and ride that motherfucker!
They won't like that. 3 more though.
Squad, we have alerts of a hostile in your area.
I like that the cops are apparently also on the cocaine boat.
I mean, where else would they be? Apparently the cops are hyper corrupt and involved in literally every crime going on.
And you're surprised by this because...
I mean, it fits in with the rest of the game, for sure. I mean, remember that part where you had to kill, like, an entire army of cops in Alcatraz because they had a fucking kidnapping and murder ring in Alcatraz?
Yeah.
Because it made sense to take your kidnapping victims that you're going to murder to a tourist destination.
I mean, where else are you gonna keep them?
Literally anywhere that's not a tourist destination. still think it's really odd that you're doing this whole, you know, taking on this giant gang operation, and like these people get to wear body armor. Why can't you buy a bulletproof vest?
That's a great question. But I could, because it would cover up this dope Sea Lions shirt.
What if you spray painted a sea lion onto the bulletproof vest?
It'd be like the Punisher, but with a sea lion.
With an adorable little goofy sea lion.
That'd be awesome. Alright. I've exploded this boat. Or all the cocaine on this boat.
The Teskas know we're serious now. Better get out of there.
Jesus. Sorry, cop lady. I gotta smack you with the thunderball. Because I don't really have a good way off this boat. Basically isn't through you. I'd like a car. That'd be nice. I appreciate that I'm just continuing to not find any vehicle that I can hop in. Oh, wait, there's, well...
You're just stuck here now.
Squad, we're back on the suspect.
We're gonna very surreptitiously steal this cop car. Yay! We did it. We've exploded the cocaine.
I appreciate that barrel roll you did into the wheelbarrow.
Marcus, very good at doing completely unnecessary flips.
Alright, the testers in that video, the ones grabbed Horatio and killed him, they're next.
The main guy is Pablo the Skinner. He's hidden away somewhere.
The other ones
Pablo the Skinner.
Tina Huerta and Jorge Gutierrez.
Yeah.
They're meeting in the dry canals to figure out what to do about DedSec.
Good, let's get him.
Wait, I got an email. Is this the EA? No, this is not the EA's password reset. Curses. How do I get up there? Oh, like this. Quite easily.
Good to see you, Retro. All of DedSec is proud of how you're fighting for Horatio.
Thanks. What's going down?
I've been listening in on their phone calls. Trevino is there already. The other two are on their way.
That's all I need to know. You get yourself someplace safe.
Good luck, man.
right. This I want to point out this like mission objective is avenge Horatio's death.
It's a tall order. I mean, how can you really say when a death has been properly avenged?
That's a great question. Oop, shit.
I'm tracking
That was the
Gutierrez.
wrong button.
He's arriving at the site.
That was the wrong drone. Stop detecting me.
Got a beat
Stop
on
being
Tina
so
Huerta.
obvious.
She's just arrived.
She'll regret it. Luis Trevino won't bother us anymore. Bastard. Huerta is out.
I want to point out that I like exploded 2 people at once, and that was awesome. There we go.
Gutierrez is taken care of.
We run now.
Huerta, Gutierrez, Trevino. A small measure of justice for Horatio.
Get out of there. That bastard Pablo is next.
Also, hey, you said that I didn't complete missions without getting spotted.
Well, there we
you
go. It's 2.
Ish. 1.5, really.
All right. Time for the ringleader.
Pablo the Skinner. I've tracked
Ah,
him in
the
dog
dog
fights.
fights.
I got a DedSec member out there, casing the joint for you.
Let's get this guy, Marcus.
So I do want to ask, can you take out those people non-lethally, or is it just kill them?
I think maybe it just says neutralize, so I think maybe you can.
Yeah.
But
So I was gonna ask, because I also don't think he directly references having killed them in his dialogue. He just says, like, he took them out or whatever.
yeah. I just did it because. Yeah,
Well, yeah, because you're not picky.
yeah. Whee! This is a purple motorcycle. I feel a sneeze coming on, and I feel like it's going to be very violent, and I'm trying to hold it in. Goodness, my allergies.
Hey,
Retro.
what's the deal here?
Dogfights go down in that building there. Used to be an indoor swimming place or something. They only admit members, though.
Any way I can slip in?
Pretty sure you can go through that restaurant. Good luck, man. Anything any of us can do to help?
Thanks. We need a low profile here. I'll head in alone.
Just gonna leave that in there.
always be D&Ding.
Remember that part where Critical Role is getting a show because they got like way too much fucking money on that
Yeah.
Kickstarter thing they launched?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. How much fucking money did they end up with, anyways?
I don't remember.
Let me go check. What is the Kickstarter thing at? It is at... Holy shit! They're at... So the goal was $750,000. Huh?
I've messed
Yeah,
up.
what? Oh, what did you screw up? What did you do?
I thought I had my stun gun equipped, but I didn't.
Did you just walk in and like shoot somebody, or?
Well, yeah, I was like, why isn't it going down? Because I upgraded the thing, and like, even if it's armored, they should go down in one hit.
And then you realized you were shooting him with real bullets, which are much weaker than the taser?
Yes. Think about that one.
So yeah, the goal for the Critical Role Kickstarter was $750,000. And what they're at right now is $11,385,000.
That's a lot more than $750,000.
It is quite a bit more. See, I was thinking like, because I remember when they were at like 3 million and it was a big deal, so I was thinking like 4 or 5. Did not realize they hit $11 million. What the fuck? Like, I like Critical Role. That might be too much money.
Just a little bit. Going down this elevator.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Apparently their secret $10 million stretch goal was they're going to force Travis Willingham to go through a haunted house on camera.
Alright.
That's good.
That's amazing. I do like that at some point they just ran out of stretch goals, because what the fuck do you even do with $11 million? That's insane.
Reminds me of the Bloodstain Kickstarter when they met all the stretch goals. So like, okay, we're coming up with like a whole new 12 stretch goals. Some of which will definitely not be delivered upon. Specifically the 3DS and Vita versions.
Okay.
And so many good video games coming out soon. Got the Bloodstained and the Mario Maker 2, and I don't know if it'll actually be good or not, but Classic is imminent.
Judgment.
I'll probably at least try that because I have a history with World of Warcraft, and I feel I wouldn't be doing it justice if I didn't give it a try. Trying to remember what else is coming out in the summer months.
Judgment.
There's a few
Control.
things. I think the next thing I was planning on getting was Persona Q2.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that too, yeah.
Let me see. I think that's somewhere in June. So
It's
let me
early
check.
June.
2019. What's going on? April to June.
June 4th?
Let me see here. We are currently at the 21st.
4th
Yep,
or
there's a lot of
6th?
Resident Evil nonsense. Yeah, I don't see anything coming out this month except for that. Is that the thing that I don't know? What that is.
There's Blood and Truth, which is
It's not
the
that.
London Heist VR thing sequel,
Oh right.
which I'm interested in, but not sure if I'm like
Yeah.
committed
So
to.
Persona
you know?
Q2 is June 4th.
So it says.
Uh,
Yep, Bloodstained,
Bloodstained
Mario
on the
Maker, and Persona
supposedly-
2 all in June.
When's Control again?
Oh, I didn't realize Bloodstained was coming out like a week later on the Switch. That's weird.
Control is August.
Yeah, Windows PS4 Xbone version of Bloodstained is the 18th, Switch version on the 25th.
Apparently also August.
Oh, The Sinking City?
Oh yeah, that got delayed.
Oh, here it's still listed as June 27th.
Yeah, it was originally not June 27th.
Oh, okay.
It was originally.
When was it originally?
It was the day something else came out, and like a
Oh.
week before they were like, "Yeah, we don't want to come out the same day as that."
Huh. It's Dragon Quest Builders 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Fire Emblem on the 26th of July,
That'll, hopefully
Wolfenstein Youngblood, sadly not the Rob Liefeld crossover game,
Do you mean, thankfully, not the Rob Liefeld crossover game?
if you say so. Some Double Fine game that's just called Rad.
Yeah, it's like the.
So it says it's a roguelike.
Yeah.
That's all it says here. Control on the 27th of August. That'll probably be rad.
Very
Hopefully,
excited for that.
anyways. Astral Chain. end of
Yeah!
August.
Yeah, Astral Chain.
Borderlands 3.
I heard a thing that was like that's maybe getting delayed.
Oh, fun. And after that, it's like 13, that Star Wars Fallen Order game, the Medieval remake of all things, and like not really anything else confirmed.
Yeah, at the moment it seems like summer's where the stuff's hitting.
Yeah, the end of the month
I mean,
is
it's
dead.
because E3 is in like 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks.
Presumably, stuff will be announced at E3 that is not yet announced.
Your Watch Dogs 3s and your George R.R. Martin from Software game. Because that's what people really want right now is more things based off the writings of George R.R. Martin.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they already named their kids after the characters.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't get there quick enough, brother.
Also, I'm not wearing appropriate clothing for this very, quote-unquote sad cutscene.
You just don't think the cute seal is really getting the message across that you're bummed out about this?
I mean, to be fair, like, T-Bone is wearing a shirt that says, I got crabs in SF, so...
Mm-hmm.
And now Horatio is, like, never mentioned again.
It's probably for the best. I mean, what are they going to say? Remember that one time he snuck us into Google? Aside from that, eh. Also, why did you have a power drill?
Because we were drilling his hard drive to make sure
Oh.
nobody could get it, Man.
Okay, seems like a weird ritual, but I don't know how hacker funerals work.
Someone's got to delete that porn.
Yeah.
Ray, my man.
Marcus, you guys have been kicking ass up and down this city, man. Woo. I'm not one for mushy shit, but
I appreciate it, really.
I'm hanging out on the coast. Come meet me when you're ready for the biggest job yet, baby.
This mission is called Hack to World.
Followers of the hacker cell DedSec have been growing over the past few months. Rumors are spreading that certain Silicon Valley insiders are bracing for another attack from hackers. This anonymous hacker group has been escalating their targets to expose various corporations and institutions for alleged illegal practices.
I'm very confused as to what
And
that
this has
access
drawn the
key is
attention
for.
of many citizens who are now
I don't remember
supporting
that
DedSec's
like
efforts,
at all.
if not necessarily their methods.
Alright. I don't need anything out of the 3D printer. Let's hit the correct button, like a smart person. Also, I want to point out this submission objective, whatever, is called Get Cray with Ray. Getting cray with Ray.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense.
Nothing? Where is the glove box on this vehicle, I ask you? No,
I've got to wait to get through this loading screen to see the... Wait. Okay, never mind. For a second, I thought the vehicle was going to be that stand in front of you.
No.
Where's the glove box on this hot dog cart? Oh, or a 4x4.
I mean, the 4x4 could have, like, a storage compartment. Seems like a thing one of those would have.
That's weird.
I can see it being a thing. Like, they bounce around a lot. If you have any loose articles, you could put it in the safety, compartment and then just pull it out later.
Yeah, that was almost hashtag 6 flips.
Yeah.
Man, I miss Halo.
I mean, hey, maybe they'll make another Halo someday.
Maybe.
I mean, there is one announced.
There is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Halo Infinite, which is also...
Halo 6, maybe?
I mean, it was announced... theoretically, it was announced before the Xbox One was even out, because they're like, hey, we're doing the Halo trilogy.
That's true.
Shit. Yeah. Just got interested. Those satellites are putting a lot of data out of our reach.
So we're gonna go hack Tesla. I mean Galilei.
Waiting for your chance to hit Bloom. Well, now we can hit them fucking hard. You're thinking about putting a little something on the next satellite launch and piggybacking into orbit? Uh-huh. You a crazy motherfucker, man. I'm out of this world, baby. Oh, shit.
T-Bone's out of this world. I gotta drop Ray off at the hackerspace. Don't you just love the hackerspace?
I mean, I like it more than the Thunderball. Wait, why does he need a ride? Why do you even... never mind.
Because we're bros.
Are you... You didn't even get here till like halfway through the game.
big company like
Yeah.
you must have server farms.
Then again, you
across the
avenged
country.
Horatio's death, and he did all of
Then
nothing
drop
for
the
you,
key in
so...
one farm and use it to find the others.
We've been trying so long to keep up with Silicon Valley. I want DedSec to be on
I
the
guess
same
Marcus
plane.
has low standards for
Everything we've done,
standards
we
for
still don't know
friendship.
exactly what
That's
Dusan's
true.
up to.
You think we'll find dick pics?
Have you been
Oh
listening in
god,
on
this
the
conversation.
Star?
If we get a hold of a douche and dick pic, we have the ultimate leverage.
Yeah, especially if it's small or
I
warty.
forgot. Well, I can't say that I forgot about this
Knowing him, his
because
dick probably has its own
I
fucking
mentioned
man
this
bun
in the
on it.
review
Damn.
of this game that I wrote.
Hipster
Mhm.
dick. I like.
This
I like.
conversation is
Hi,
like
I'm
for.
hipster dick. I only wear skinny.
Remember that Alien versus Predator
I was
conversation that they had?
Yeah?
That was really cool.
I'm surrounded by you.
Are you saying this conversation is not really cool?
I'm saying this conversation is not really cool.
Upset pops over here.
This game predicted the Jeff Bezos shit.
It really did.
Now you call when you get to Galilee. They'll have a satellite waiting
I think
for
Jeff Bezos'
Me and
dick
one of
is
your magic
bald
clipper
like
chicks.
he
you. Magic,
is.
yes. Clipper tip?
God.
Go fuck yourself. Ever think you'd make it this far?
Honestly, I never thought this far
Was it
possible.
uncircumcised before it was cool?
See, now I'm about to leave the stream.
Man, remember, I'm sad that like all the tweets like vanished and
Oh?
stuff. But
What
the,
tweets?
The ones about the Silent Hill for circumcision nonsense.
Oh,
Oh,
that
right. That whole mess. I forgot about that. That was absurd.
Yeah.
Ray, man, I gotta tell you, I used to be a
I mean,
sucker
someone
for rock.
probably,
They were my
like,
jam growing
archived
up.
that somewhere. Someone probably has screenshots of that.
Somewhere, but the thing that kept it all in like an order, that site went down.
Yeah.
I did download an archive of something here. Let me see what's in this.
I'm downloading a schematic of the building. Just let me know when you get there.
Yo, Marcus, want me to sing you a driving song?
Well, I do have a radio wrench. Thanks anyways.
Yo, Tebow, want me to sing you
It's a lot of
hiking song?
JPEGs and .waf files. Here's an index.html. I think this is what you'd want, generally speaking.
Everyone look out!
Oh, that fucking thing. The internet was a mistake.
Yeah, it looks like what I archived was just the first page. But that's still a lot of the tweets and or pictures.
Yeah, we're gonna go hack Tesla. I mean Galilei. Because this was back before, you know... back before the incidents. Back when I feel like most people who knew who Elon Musk was knew it because, like, John Favreau was like, yeah, we based Iron Man kind of off that.
Online polls reveal that he's expected to retain his seat by a wide margin.
Sorry, I'm just picturing Elon Musk with an Iron Man suit now.
Alright, T-Bone, I'm here.
Got the building layout in front of me, but I'm blind over here.
As opposed to feuds with rescue services.
Yes.
There's a little checkpoint leading to the building. The CCTV network runs through there.
I'll see what I can do.
and smoking weed on podcasts and running out of money in 10 months and ...
I can see. It's a miracle, Marcus.
Excellent. You got my back now?
I got your back, your fourth, and your side to side, bro.
Dope.
Welcome to Galilee. From here, you want to get to the clean room. It's environmentally controlled.
I remember really liking this mission.
Try not to leave any prints.
What's in the clean room?
The chip I gave you is no good without a mobo. If I'm reading this brief correctly, the kind we're looking for are stored there.
But also,
I
don't remember where I'm going.
Anything about it?
I mean, I vaguely remember stuff, but I remember thinking this is actually like a really cool mission.
Guys with guns.
I feel like these people would be more upset with you climbing over these exhibits.
They weren't looking.
I feel like there would be alarms.
Eh,
Like, hey, there's a person on this.
you know.
I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe, like, if I had a place like this, security would be tighter, is all I'm saying. And maybe that's just me being paranoid.
If you run a space program, you can do it your way.
That's true.
Instead, you know, Watch Dogs Elon Musk is going to do it however he wants to. Which, given how real Elon Musk does it, who knows how that'll end up. Ah, shit.
Yeah, da hier in Stadt.
Quadcopters. Oh, this thing! This got added, like, way later. This shuffler thing. Like, I want to say this got added, like, within the last couple of months, actually. Ah, shit. Please stop shooting at me. But there's like a really obscure, like, we're not going to do it because I don't know how it works, but there's like some crazy like puzzle you have to solve in the game, and then you go to a certain place and then like you get alien powers or something.
I'm always okay with dumb nonsense like that.
Like, let me actually look this up real quick.
It's cool. I got
How to get alien powers.
Yeah.
Gotta get the IRL alien powers. Those are the best ones.
All right, kid. Plant my magic non-clipper chip in that rocket. Ding. Fries are done.
Sorry, I'm just gonna like look this up. Okay, so apparently you have to find 4 bloody graffitis that emit a disturbing shuffling noise. You look at it in the camera. All 4 graffiti make a sentence. When the glyph is viewed in NetHack View, a single symbol will appear. The glyphs can be found in San Francisco, Oakland, and a gravestone in the cemetery near Not Sony Pictures.
Huh.
After translating the code, you should sleep on the couch until half an hour before the time to speed the day up to the event. Afterwards, the player should head to the alleyway north of the Embarcadero Center and the ferry building. When the player stands on the ground level under the brick bridge facing the north wall with their camera out, they will eventually hear an ominous shuffling sound with question mark appearing at the top of the screen.
Okay.
And then he gets an outfit that looks like this.
Okay.
And then when you do a takedown, whoops. You fuck up copying and pasting this image. You get alien powers.
Okay.
Onto the board.
Damn, if only we had somebody there with working hands.
Touche.
I guess.
It's weird. There's not really a lot of getting around that.
You know, my dad took me to the Air and Space Museum when I was like 10 years old. That was nothing compared to this.
Rockets and dinosaurs, man. I mean, you never outgrow 'em, right?
Alright, this is why I was like, oh right, I remember liking this mission. Because you got to play with this crane. And it makes sneaking around kind of hilariously easy. Disregard the point where I got spotted. And then messed that up super hard. Oh, that was funny. Let's try that again. Only this time let's, actually... There we go, Marcus. And nobody seems to mind that this crane is just moving randomly. And we're just gonna put a little hack on this crazy satellite. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
No. Nothing ever goes wrong when you hack satellites.
Nothing ever goes wrong with space travel in general.
Alright, well,
where's
we've,
the funny bone at?
Don't forget the water on the knee.
Hey, Ray, you think I can officially put rocket scientist on my resume now?
What do I look like, a career counselor?
T-Bone does not cop to
Done.
Marcus being a rocket scientist.
Now get out of there.
Oops.
This will be painless, I assure you.
Alright.
Hi there.
Mostly stealthy. I will accept mostly stealthy.
Nice. You didn't even do a Mirror's Edge plummet to your death.
That's true. But I did just do a completely unnecessary front flip.
I've got a sack full of cookies waiting here for you.
It'll be a while before the rocket's ready to launch. We'll call you when it's time. Until then, go buy yourself something pretty. Or don't. I mean, I don't really care what you do.
Yes, there are no cookies.
Aw, no cookies. I want cookies. So yeah, basically we need to wait until the next Galileo launch, which means we're gonna go to Make Me Mad's favorite place. Hackerspace.
Yeah, no, I know. I know where you're going.
Ow. I was making like little magic fingers and then I popped my shoulder and that actually kind of hurt.
Ow!
I'm very good at
How do you wiggle your fingers and pop your shoulder?
because I was like doing
Magic fingers are not a full body activity.
but I was like spreading them from my face out and then it just popped my shoulder.
Not question how fragile the human body is.
Fair enough.
The issue here is that I don't know when the next Galileo launches, so I'm just gonna lay down on this couch until something happens.
So speaking of hackery and phone stuff, might end up getting a new phone since my current one is going to be out of support.
Thanks, Huawei.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I guess nothing's gonna stop me from using it, but there won't be any more
So what happens when
security updates, I imagine.
for the great Ray Kinney?
Well, I suppose
Well,
Fleur and I will move
not
on.
that phones get that many security updates anyway.
I left Fleur in the desert.
What's a freeway?
Like with Android, unless you're buying the Google phones, updates are at the mercy of the carriers, and they usually only give you like a year or two of updates from the time the phone is new.
You have a bat signal or something?
No, but I'm adding that to my to-do list.
We'll see. I mean, this phone's still doing all right by me, and as far as I know, it hasn't sent all my stuff to China. As China just doesn't care.
I've heard that about them. Unfortunately, I did not seem to wait until the next Galileo launch. Actually, I don't know why I did that, because I can just go over here and be like, Watch Dogs 2, hack to world.
Hack the planet.
Yeah!
Hack the Gibson.
Oh, apparently, like it's legitimately not like a wait in the bed. It's like literally just like run around. Great, cool. Let's go hang out in San Francisco.
I don't know if I can recommend that.
As the person, as the man on the street, is there anything in San Francisco you want to see if they recreated?
Do they have the Caltrain station? It would be at 4th and King, if there is a 4th and King.
Unfortunately, these streets are not labeled.
Okay.
There's a Trans
Can you-
Bay Center,
Uh,
There's the Transamerica Pyramid.
Let's see. So yeah, I guess if there is a Caltrain, it would be freeway ends on the east side. I guess around where that South Park area is, but or is the Metreon there at all? Let's see. The MoMA, no. Yeah, I guess the Transbay Center in that general vicinity would have been that area where I worked, and there was a lot of tech companies and whatnot. Where the giant bomb offices are. Because I worked like literally 1 block away from CBSI. Yeah, around that Transbay Center area is probably where it would have been.
What the heck?
Let's head over there, because literally nothing better to do at this moment in time.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, speaking of previous jobs, so when I was working over there, the company I was at, RockU, so I've been getting these filings is the right word in the mail, but like updates about some bankruptcy court situation with them. And they're like, if you are a creditor, you must, respond by this date. And I'm like,
I'm not.
Creditor, but guess they're not doing so hot. Something's going on. I don't really understand.
RockU just makes me think of like Terry Bogard, like his little ground wave.
The sky is not the limit for
Like a hurricane.
The space company's rocket boom continues in San Francisco as another batch of rockets is set to launch today. These rockets
Here we
contain
go.
satellites, although the space exploration firm has declined to disclose the purpose of these satellites.
They're about to
claiming it
do
would be a
a
breach of national security.
big rocket launch. Just as we get to the Transbay Center.
Marcus,
Unfortunately, I don't really see any like train tracks, which I feel like would help
back here. Launch party!
when you know, are looking for a train center or a train station.
There we go. In February 13th, RockU filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court in the Southern District of New York.
Nice. This is actually a really... Like, the one where you invade Galilee is pretty neat. What's about to happen is actually really cool. Not gonna lie. Also, Wrench called me Wesley Crusher.
Captain Cisco.
We are minutes away from having
Thanks,
full
Wrench.
mercy.
T minus 20, 19, 18.
17, 95, accordion, Google Plex. We're just imagining that big data load is enough to get me to half-mast and touching cloth at the same friggin' time. 3, 2...
Okay, I know what half-mast is, but what the hell is touching cloth? Do I even want to know?
Probably not.
Probably not is the right answer.
This is bliss, as they say.
Anyway, here we are.
DedSec in space.
We're in space.
Hell of a view up here.
Does that mean Watch Dogs 3 has to have time travel?
No.
I feel like that's the logical progression here.
I'm picking up some points of entry.
I feel like after space comes time travel.
Love it. Let's go.
How Power Rangers did it.
I don't remember the order of Power Rangers shows.
I don't know if it was directly after, but Time Force was definitely after In Space.
Okay.
Dublin, Ireland, boys.
Let's look around, make ourselves at home.
This lady has blue-green color blindness, which is actually, like, pretty rare, I think.
How you love? Okay. The karate guru locked my PC now. I'm waiting.
Master of Dance. Groove Time 420!
What's that?
There you go.
Right, I'll do it when I'm.
Groove Time 420.
Just like that, Dublin unlocks all these points. Not bad.
Thanks. But there's a fuck ton more to do.
Prone to nosebleeds is a very unfortunate.
Am I drooling?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of beach drooling.
You know your way around these.
Problem to have. CTOS
Yeah.
tag. What are you looking for here?
As someone who is occasionally prone to nosebleeds, like. British folk audiophile. Vintage car enthusiast.
Josh, you are definitely the man.
Thank you, Ray.
260억 킬로버트. 운전도 실내경 공칭.
Anyway,
Your
we're
officers
just, you
are
know,
young, son. Let's make some music.
Problem. SML gateway with
Hacking.
active security. No way through it. I could spend months and still get nowhere with this.
No.
collects larvae.
Hey, what happened
Yeah.
to data centers during a power outage?
Their UPS kicks in. What else?
What if that goes too?
The firewall would drop. We'd be one step closer to Delaware.
Wrench, that's brilliant. You should do that.
Funny you should say that, Satara.
What? What?
(36번부터 42번) 변전소에서 부하가 발생하고 있습니다.
Oh shit.
다시 상승.
It's a puzzle.
기준선에서 520kV 증가.
발생한 거지? 하동? 울진?
전부요.
전부라니? 대체 무슨 소리야?
강남, 성로, 서부, 성파 전부 중지되고 있습니다.
There we go. And then this one.
심각한 상태입니다.
Just, you know, messing up power stations. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. It's all totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally not causing people to die in their hospital beds. It's cool because you're sticking it to the man.
Yeah, we are. Alright, well, now we can get into the data center in Delaware.
Hey, the Delaware.
What?
He's right. We've got access to Delaware. Time to get what we came for.
Pretty goddamn spectacular.
Let's get him.
All of Bloom's metadata is about to be ours.
This is the big one.
You got this.
Oh, shit.
Look at the size of that.
Guys,
This is a big data center.
right?
Man, they really have this locked down.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did did you just take control of a random drone?
Yeah.
Okay. For a second, I thought somehow you guys got your drone in the building.
We're very good hackers, make me mad. Also, luckily, this isn't, like, that much of a puzzle. It's just unlocking the specific areas that you need.
Hey, Marcus. Let's go.
You know, it's a little stressful doing this with all of you watching.
Marcus. Marcus.
Seriously? You're gonna do this now?
Marcus. Marcus. Marcus.
Shouldn't you guys go fuck yourselves or something?
Very kind words. From our friend Marcus.
No. I feel like by now they probably should have realized something was going wrong.
You'd think. But we're very good at our jobs. Our
No one ever
jobs-
expects. No one expects the space hack.
Yeah. I mean, why would you? Who would come at someone from space?
It's crazy.
Wait, no, I want that so that I can do this. So that I can do this and then that. Yeah, hacking. All right, we're now downloading the Bloom data.
Marcus, what are you up to?
Nuh-uh. It's a surprise.
What? What?
Hey, not yet.
Did it work?
Wait for it.
And then we made everything be DedSec
Bad skulls, bro.
with 6 skulls.
Yes! Marcus!
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure that something coming up was a main mission and not a side mission, and it's literally the next main mission, which we probably won't get to today because we've been going for 2 hours.
It'll take forever to go through all this.
But next time, know that you, Make Me Mad, will be very thrilled at what's going to happen.
Oh. Oh, is the reason Watch Dogs 3 doesn't do time travel is because they do it here?
No.
Aw, you're not gonna somehow hack back in time and stop the JFK assassination?
No.
Okay.
Why would there be time travel? Oh, because you're gonna like it. That's right. Okay. Because we know how much you love the time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the government. The New York Stock Exchange is part of the man.
Fingertips, that's like the world's most powerful monopoly.
Can we nuke the backup?
No, even if we could, we still need answers.
Hey, everybody listen up. Our work is far from over, but with this score, at least we're on the plane.
Also, again, I just want to point out the Sea Lions shirt is cracking me up.
And start digging, look for shit they're not supposed to be doing, right?
Is next time going to be your big final stream, the finale of Watch Dogs 2?
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, okay, depending on how many missions are left.
There are 4 missions left, which is why I'm
Okay.
like, ew.
Depending on how long those missions take.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you better have a good final outfit lined up.
Look, I don't want you using Marcus.
Shit.
Where the fuck is this coming from?
I know about Raymond Kenny and his great collateral damage.
I'm just saying, platypus shirt or bust.
I don't think there's a platypus shirt.
Well, then you're gonna have to improvise. It's the finale. You gotta dress to impress.
That's true.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Is she telling Ray not to use Marcus as a personal weapon for his grudges?
Yes.
That's all DedSec has been doing this whole time, is having Marcus go kill a bunch of people for them.
Hey, I only killed like 4 people.
Yeah. What about that motorcyclist? You know the one.
That never happened.
Yeah. The camera cut away before he hit the ground, so he's probably fine.
Your wealth is controlled by people you've never met. Do you believe the government protects you? National Defense now aims to protect the government from you. Don't take our word for it. Join us as we launch our biggest operation yet, and see for yourselves. The foundations of U.S. policy have failed us all.
I appreciate this headline, by the way, as whatever's happening over here is happening. Police are irritated by Japanese public's flippant reaction to Pierre Taki's drug arrest. I got the t-shirt Money Puppet. We're gonna look at that real quick. And also the FedSec shirt that I got in the last mission. Well, there's the FedSec shirt. And there's the Money Puppet shirt. Oh, and there's Aiden Pierce's jacket. Check that out.
Oh, there we go.
Anyway. Join us next time when we do something that makes you well, they're going to talk about it. So
Oh.
I waited too long.
You idiot.
I always do this.
Gotta learn to stop while you're ahead. You were so close. To be fair, Aiden's coat does look pretty cool.
Yeah. That's not the mission that I thought was going to unlock, so we're just going to linger until the mission that I thought was going to unlock is going to unlock.
Why do you keep lingering?
Because it should happen now and not this one. This is supposedly the next to last mission.
Oh, well, I guess you messed up. Maybe you did too well and it let you skip story missions.
No.
You tried too hard.
Oh,
and
wait,
got
here we
too
go.
far.
This is scary as fuck. Imagine what happens if Bloom takes CTOS global. Countries without any regulations, countries where the government
Also,
will
like,
actively
hey, Satara, I'm like right here. You can just like talk to me and stop looking at your phone.
No.
And it's probably already in progress. So how do we even begin to stop it?
We Keep hitting their corporate allies. Expose the risks. The
But
abuse.
Satara, I'm right here. I'm literally
No.
in front of you.
No.
That's a losing battle.
Oh, there's a mission. This is again not the mission that I'm looking
Why
for.
are you waiting for the mission to unlock now? Can you do this next time?
I mean, I could, but why? But why?
Because it seems silly to say, all right, we're going to sign off, and then just sit and wait, and then people start talking, and then you decide to wait even longer once they've stopped talking.
Fine.
You missed the off ramp, and you just keep waiting now
But
instead of taking the multiple off ramps you've gotten since.
But it's gonna happen though.
Yeah, it will. The next time you play.
But what about this time?
This time is over.
But it's power to the sheeple, man.
Power to the sheeple?
Dude, did you not see that was the name of the mission that popped up?
No, I was.
Probably hasn't popped up yet because of stream delay.
Power to the sheeple. Alright, it's clearly not going to happen, so I'm gonna hit the stop streaming button. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.